The woman was shocked to discover that her husband was actually the son of a billionaire tycoon. Even more astonishing was the fact that the tips he casually gave to the waitstaff were enough to provide their daughter with the best medical treatment available. However, he had been pretending to be poor for 5 years, all for the sake of winning a bet with his father, leaving their daughter, who suffered from congenital heart disease, to suffer in a hospital bed. 5 years ago, the man had been ruthlessly abandoned by his first love. Unable to cope with the heartbreak, he went on a drinking binge and found himself unable to pay for even a measly $20 bar tab. The woman, taking pity on him, covered the bill. The jilted man, having nowhere else to vent his frustrations, began confiding in the woman every day. As time passed, the two developed feelings for each other. 5 years later, they had an adorable daughter together. Unfortunately, the little girl was born with congenital heart disease and had been living in the hospital since birth. To cover the exorbitant medical expenses, the man claimed to be working tirelessly as a delivery driver, promising to save up enough money for their daughter's surgery. The woman, naively believing she had found true love, secretly worked 8 part-time jobs and even sold her blood to contribute to their daughter's medical fund. Unbeknownst to her, the husband she believed to be working hard would change into expensive suits as soon as he left the house, living a lavish lifestyle filled with glitz and glamour. All these years, he had been concealing his true identity and pretending to be poor, testing the woman to prove to his father that she wasn't a vain, gold-digging woman. Despite their daughter's heart disease being treatable, he feared the woman would discover the truth and had been delaying their daughter's treatment for 5 years. The man was unaware that today, in her quest to earn money, the woman had taken a job at a bar. The manager instructed her to wear revealing clothing, mentioning that the billionaire's son would be coming in with his first love to spend money, and told her to prepare well. Curious, the woman turned around, only to be horrified to discover that the billionaire's son the manager was referring to was none other than her husband of 5 years. In her moment of shock, she accidentally bumped into another customer. The woman quickly apologized and prepared to leave, but the customer arrogantly spilled his drink on the floor and demanded that she lick it clean before being allowed to go. Hearing the commotion, the man walked over. The manager hastily explained the woman's dire situation, mentioning her poverty-stricken family and her daughter's heart condition. The man suddenly seemed to realize something and immediately ordered the woman to lift her head. However, upon seeing the woman's heavy makeup, he dismissed his suspicions and simply tossed her a $10,000 tip before leaving. Little did he know that the heavily made-up waitress was actually his deceived wife. The woman was instantly devastated. She never imagined that her husband would not only watch their daughter suffer in a hospital bed but also spend every night reveling at the bar. Meanwhile, the oblivious man was telling his companions that the woman from the countryside and their daughter with heart disease were burdens that couldn't be presented in public. He had no idea that he would come to regret everything he had done.